All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. We are live and alive. I hope all of you are doing fantastic today on this beautiful Thursday morning. Well, no, not morning. Excuse me. Afternoon. Today I'm just going to just continue playing Fortnite. I've been having great fun time playing. And yeah. We still have these guys, which is fun. Skrillex is here. Rick and Morty is here. Ooh. Yeah, I own a couple of them. And oh look, we have Avatar in the game now. Well, no, I think they've been here, but that's interesting. That was a pretty sick movie when it came out. Oh, by the way, to any viewer wanting it, it's here. Master Chief is currently in the item shop, so get him while he's still here. You don't know when he's leaving or when he'll be coming back. Oh, here's some Destiny stuff for the Destiny fans out there. So I only know like a little bit about Destiny, but not too much about it though. Here's a Metallica song. Green Day. Lady Gaga is here, which is always fun. Wait, what? Nice. Okay. Let's power up. Man, this is cool. You know what would actually be an interesting game? Excuse me. I have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on my computer here. So maybe sometime I should play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. That would be sick. Yeah, it would be fun. I'll have to see like when I can do that. Because I haven't played that game in a while, and I don't know how everything would transpire with that, but yeah. By the way, I am suffering from some type of small illness. I don't know what it is exactly. It could be COVID-19. I'm not too sure. I've been experiencing some of the, like some symptoms, and I'm thinking, oh, it might be that. I haven't been tested, so yeah. If you see me coughing or sneezing or anything like that, just remember that that's what it is. So, yes. I also have the new Baby Metal album on vinyl. It came in on Tuesday, actually. And that was pretty sick. And I'll actually bring it out here to show you guys. Because it is very nice. It only has like the 10 songs on it. And, oh. Yep. Let me just do this quick. Oh, it lag. Oh. I hate lag. Okay. There we go. Woohoo! Wait a minute. Aha. Wait, let me just see what's in here. Excellent. Excellent. Great success. By the way, I still need to put in for that how do you say, for that extra cash flow thing, which maybe after the stream I can try to do something with that. Yeah. I'll read through it, and hopefully by Saturday I can have that unlocked, and then you guys can like donate if you want to me, which is always appreciated. There we go. Yes. This is fantastic. All right, here we go. There we go. Well, where is the other threats coming from? Oh. Oh, yes. Yes! It's coming. Where are you? I hear a person. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Hi, how are you today? Oh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're not being too much of a threat to me. Whoa. Whoa. Here we go. Okay. Ah! There. There we go. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to today's stream. Oh my gosh. Where you go? Oh. Yeah. Excellent. Whew. Oh. Ooh. I have some really cool stuff that I got today with this game. Woo! Yes. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. Whew. Ooh, chat. While I'm thinking about it. I got to watch that new Alien Earth show on Tuesday. It was so sick. I love it. They were like on the quality of a movie. Like movie level quality. Just like the cinematography was unreal. Wait. What? Where? Oh. Yeah! Also, the story's pretty good. The next episode is coming out on Tuesday, which will also be pretty sick. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, here we go! Ooh! Okay. Whew! That was... We got out there alive, which is great. What? Okay. Cell having this on his arm is like, I don't know, the closest we can actually get to using like chi in the show. Well, excuse me, chi in the game, like from the anime, and also from mangas. I actually need to read those mangas. I don't really read mangas, but I would be willing to sit down and read one of those mangas. DBZ mangas. Oh my gosh! Come on! Let's get out of here! My gosh! Ooh. Here. I have a way of dealing with this person. Come on. Come here. You coming? Here, I'm gonna go to them. Ooh. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Man! Yeah! Woohoo! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Who fired at me? Ugh. There. Warning shots. They're not messing with me and getting away with it. Wait, I can't use? Oh my god. Come on, let's go. Okay, there we go. What? Someone over here? Yes! That was weird. Okay. Awesome. Oh, yes! Wait, Ray? Let's see. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, that was so great! Well, it looks like they have a launch pad up there. Ooh. Oh, yes! Boom! Yes! Oh my gosh! No, that was so sick. Now that was perfect. Now there's like 5 more people left, which is a good start. Hopefully we get to win the game. Let's see. You're going to defend... No. I have to go back there? Oh well. I'll take the high ground. This is the best way of defending myself. And attacking. No one on the sides. I see him. Ooh. Come on. Yes! Ah! Here we go. Wait. Someone's trying to come up behind me, eh? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh! Ah. Terrible, terrible. Okay. Besides that first round, it went very well. I think it did, at least. Actually, I was going to pull out the vinyl today, but no, I'll just keep it for the video. That'll come out. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be streaming on Saturday, and I'm also thinking about Sunday. But when we get to Saturday, that's when I'll say if I'm doing that or not. That's when I will. Here we go. Yes. Now, let's just go over here. Get some juice. Oh. Everyone's congregating over there, which is understandable. Okay, right? There we go. Ow. Let me just look at something. There we go. Perfect. Here. I'm going to change out my character for, well, actually, a different version. The first evolution of Cell. Which, if you don't know who Cell is from Dragon Ball Z, in Dragon Ball Z, Cell was a hybrid android sort of thing, and Dr. Ryo of the Red Army had collected DNA samples of a bunch of different fighters, like, of course, Goku, Vegeta, Nappa, and also, what's that other guy's name? I'm trying to think. Also, Piccolo, and had basically created this super being that would go to Android 18 and 17 and absorb them with that tail of his. Which, okay. Actually, speaking of them, I should probably add them to my collection here. But what's disgusting about Cell is that usually that tail, it just, like, for regular people, he just sticks it into their neck and absorbs their life energy. But with the androids, it's his tail would open up, and that's how he absorbed Android 17, and then he becomes more grotesque and everything, and then absorbs Android 18, and that's when he becomes the perfect Cell, which I was just previously. Right here. But no, he's one of the... He's a very powerful individual. He's the perfect example of what happens when you take all the DNA of these various fighters and then make a super soldier. Not even a super soldier, a super being. And also, no, not Gohan. Trunks, the older version of Baby Trunks from the original timeline. The older version comes back to inform the team, the group, that the androids would rise, and then I think during the time machine, like, Cell comes out of the time machine and then comes to the modern, well, present time. There's a lot of time related shenanigans with the Cell saga. I will go that way. Just so that I can get some energy. Wait. I see somewhere. Right here. What's actually interesting, chat, is that I think it was a couple days ago, but a couple days ago I was listening to a bunch of different videos. Like, I like to sit down and play a game, something like Fortnite, and then just like listen to an interesting video. Not a podcast or anything, but video. And I was listening to one about a couple interesting topics. One involving history and theology and everything, and I'll talk about that a little bit more during this stream, but yeah, it was really interesting. I'll talk about it more in depth in just a bit, and maybe I might link it, but I know with subject matter it might, I don't know, some people may not really care for it. Whoa. It's kind of about oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Shoot. 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 Ah. I was trying to make them shoot the AI. Oh, I was watching a video. Well, no, not watching. I was listening to a video about, like, shamanism. Shamanism and also its history. And then I was listening to a couple other videos about whatever. There, it was all about theology. I like learning about theology and just everything else like that. I was listening to something about shamanism, Tibetan Buddhism, Satanism, and I was also listening to one about, how do you say, also the impact of the Satanic Panic and how it really devastated, like, how do you say, the modern, like, how modern movies are being considered that, even though, like, they were considered, like, some people have been trying to get that whole thing going and say, oh, horror movies of today are just like, you know, from the Satanic Panic and everything. But no, that isn't true. And if you've been listening or watching me, you should already know my thoughts on the Satanic Panic of the 1980s. It was a terrible time to exist and live, and, you know, if you were an outsider of any sort, you were, well, no, not even an outsider, but a regular person. It was so easy to call you a Satanist, and then you could, you know, lose your job or even be sent to prison on false, like, for nothing. You know what? Actually, I will include a video. I'll link a video to, how you say, I'll link a video that will describe that whole period of time and give you, like, a better understanding, because, how you say, a little bit of that moment in history does live on, and it lived on through things like all the hate that Harry Potter got. Like, apparently there was, like, book burnings of Harry Potter. Oh my gosh. This was just a terrible place. You can't even play this game when it's just this laggy. But no. It's a very fascinating moment in time. I'm fortunate that I did not grow up in that time and had to experience what some people had to deal with. But no, I'm gonna link a video to the Satanic Panic. Link a video of a person talking about it and what it was like and the social impact that has had on people. Like, there's been, like, it runs so deep that I do think we are still in a second Satanic Panic in a way. And the reason I say that is because there's this thing going on called Labubu, okay? It's a very cute little creature that has fangs and, you know, things like that. And apparently the creator talked about how he looked at European folklore, especially like Nordic folklore, and created these little creatures, and they're like very cute. I think they are cute. When I was in Chicago, I was going to purchase one, but they didn't accept like debit card. But anyway, that's not important. But no, I've been seeing like some people out there, like fully grown adults, paying taxes, everything like that. And this one person was trying to link Labubu to Pazuzu. Pazuzu from The Exorcist and the actual Mesopotamian monster / demon. And was saying, oh, this is a way of trying to like get people interested in this thing or whatever. And some people like been making all these bizarre claims about it. Oh my gosh. The lag is for real. I know that some people might find it creepy. Well, not creepy. Like some people will be like, "Oh, it looks disgusting," but it's not like with malicious intent or anything. I don't know, I just find it ridiculous. And also, like, the same people who say that about Labubu, they will also be, like, usually against queer people, which is terrible. But, you know. Okay, here we go. Perfect. But, yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know, it's kind of crazy that we live in this kind of world where we allow, like, I'm not well, how do you say this? I love things like the supernatural and, like, things like that, but I'm just kind of perplexed that, like, the superstition has gone so strong in the year 2025 where, like, I was talking to this one friend of mine, and he had, like, internet issues. Okay? And he asked if it was Friday the 13th. And I said, no, it's, I said Wednesday the 13th. And, like, it was thinking, like, the superstition was making him think that his phone did not have, like, the ability to access the, how do you say, have, like, service. which I don't know. Some, like, I was also talking to another friend of mine about, like, I want to get, like, a lot of tattoos. I'm thinking about getting this arm just covered in, like, different mythologies, because I love the different mythologies. I love mythology. It's one of my favorite topics, in case you don't know. And also, a couple other things regarding that, but, like, I was explaining how, like, he asked me about, I'm not, how do I say this? He was asking me where, like, where the gods of Olympus were believed to exist. And I said, oh, there's this place called, Mount Olympus. And Mount Olympus is an actual mountain located in Greece, and the ancient Greeks had believed that their gods, the Olympians, were living on top of the mountain. And when I was explaining this, he was like, oh, those dummies. And I told him that when you look at ancient man, some things they just didn't really have an understanding about, and they tried to make sense of the world. And one way people did to try to explain things that couldn't be explained was, how do you say this? Like, people will tell stories to try to explain the world. Like, for example, how do you say this? One myth is about Pandora's box. Okay, Pandora's box in Greek mythology was a. Some people will describe it as a box, but it's actually more of a jar. But in this jar, in Pandora's box, I'm just going to use that term. Inside that jar was all the evil, everything like that humanity had to suffer with. And eventually it was opened by Pandora, but a little bit, well, the only thing that was left in there was hope. And I was telling him, trying to explain that that's how the ancient Greeks viewed concepts like evil, disease, all these things we have to deal with. I was saying that was the ancient Greek way of trying to explain why is there so much evil in the world. And then I brought up the Bible. I'm not a Christian or anything, so, in case people try to, say something regarding that, and there's nothing wrong with being Christian, obviously. But, no, I was explaining how when you look at old stories like, I don't know, the Tower of Babel, Yahweh was, not wanting humanity to create a tower that he would be intimidated by. And so that's when he made people start speaking different languages and then scattering across the earth. And that was, when you look at that story in particular, it was the ancient Israelites' way of viewing and explaining why there are so many different people who speak different languages. Things like that. And they can also tell moral stories too, about not to be greedy and, keeping those kinds of things together. Oh my gosh! Ah! Damn it. This lag really messes me up. Like, I don't know, they're super they're super interesting. And I should probably say this too. I am a spiritual person as well. Yes. I'm not going to really say what belief I have, but I don't believe in pushing it onto people unless they ask, obviously. And some of my beliefs don't really fit neatly into one box, so it can be like, a mix of things. And also too, like, I don't believe in discouraging science. Some people believe if it doesn't fit in their world view or framework, then they will discourage it unless it works in their benefit, which science does not work that way. And that's what's important to remember, to be healthy and like live like, yes, you can be spiritual, of course, but you shouldn't divorce yourself from the material world that we can see and observe. But anywho, again, I'm not here to express on those kinds of topics. Here to conserve peace. Oh, wait. This will help. Whoa! Where is it? There we go. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yes! Perfect. Lag. I hate lag. Come on. Don't freeze on me. Oh my god. Is it gonna freeze on me? Oh. But anywho, I want to talk about my tattoos. Just because that will be pretty interesting. If you don't want tattoos, that's completely fine. Nobody should force you. It's a personal decision. And also think really hard on what you want. Ooh. Like, I have a... Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh! Urgh. I hate that guy. I need to find a different place. Well, to talk about my, like the tattoo, I only have one tattoo, and that's the Vigliser, which it is a magic symbol that also is better known as the Nordic compass, and it's supposed to, well, it comes from, you say like Scandinavia, but it's supposed to lead you in, like lead you on your way, not to like, you know, like keep you on the right path, going to your destination. And yeah, and I really like it. When it comes to the other stuff, I'm going to be getting the Misfits right here. It's a band tattoo because of the Misfits, which I'm a fan of. And then I'll bring me the Horizon on my left arm, their logo, and then Tiger Army. And also like, who else? Well, what else? I was also thinking like a xenomorph. Breaking a little bit from the band tattoos. And then another one which I'm still thinking about on my left arm. But my right arm, I know exactly what I want. I am thinking about, with my right arm, I'm going to have a Quetzalcoatl tattoo, which if you don't know who Quetzalcoatl is, Quetzalcoatl is a Aztec deity. He's probably, how do you say this, quite well known because he is unlike the other Aztec deities, as he is a snake god with wings, actually. And if you're familiar with Kukulkan, the Mayan deity, they're quite similar. But no, I'm planning on getting that because this will probably be the first time I really talk about this. And when I say this, I should also say that I'm not going to claim to represent... Oh my gosh. to represent being a part of it, but I'm a part of it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Despite what my appearance. Oh my gosh. I'll say it. I'll talk about it when I finish this. Alright, I think we're... Well, anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh. I do have some, Mexican ancestry. And with that, like, I find, like, I do have some, I say, like, I think that's actually my second biggest, second biggest ancestry, and especially outside of Europe. But yeah, I have that part of me, and I don't have like a big cultural ties, just because like I don't know. I'm from Texas, and like I don't know, it was never really like talked about at length. And also I don't really have like an appearance that gives people like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about. But anywho, no, I'm planning on getting Quetzalcoatl, because Quetzalcoatl is a cool deity, and I just think like the fact that I have ancestry that has ties to that specific how do you say, like with the Aztec Empire and everything, I think that's pretty sick. So that's what's on my bucket list. And the next deity that I'm planning on getting is Anubis. Anubis, who is the Egyptian god of mummification, which you must be asking yourself, isn't he the god of the underworld and death? No, not exactly. He's just the god of mummification. And he's kind of well, especially in like Europe and North America, unless the people actually know who Anubis is, there's like, they think of Anubis as a fully evil deity because of what he's associated with, death and everything, which, don't get me wrong, death as a concept is not, you know, it brings out the sad, makes people sad, especially when they lose loved ones and everything, which, you know, I'm in no way am I disregarding those, because it is really painful to lose someone, but with Anubis, you know, he's just doing his job, and, you know, yeah, he's just one of those characters, one of those figures. And the same goes for Hades, actually. A lot of people think Hades is this evil, malicious deity and try to call him like the devil of Greek mythology. But that isn't true. Much like Anubis, he's just doing his job. And with the actual Egyptian god of the underworld, Osiris, he's just doing his job too. Again, there isn't any malicious intent or anything. The second deity, we're actually going to be talking about a little bit of Greece a bit. We're bringing up a Greek character. The older generation of deities, the Titans. And I'm going to be saying, I'm going to be getting a tattoo of Prometheus. Which Prometheus, if you don't know, Prometheus was a Titan who created humanity, and Zeus was not wanting humanity to succeed. He wanted to keep them dull and in the dark, and a whole host of things that are just not cool for humanity. But the Titan Prometheus actually cares about his creation, and he had rebelled against Zeus and actually stole sacred fire from Mount Olympus and brought it down to humanity. And he was punished for betraying Zeus by being cursed to have his liver being eaten by a vulture. And every day it would regrow back. And then he would have to suffer for it forever. But you know, like, I was thinking about it, and honestly, like, there's a reason why a lot of people are pro Prometheus, because Prometheus is the best figure to represent not just wisdom and sacrifice, but also being an inspirational character to rebel. But yeah, that's why I want to have him. He struggled to make sure that humanity actually has a shot. Because with the fire that was given to humanity, of course we used it to defend ourselves and to cook our food and everything. But we also used it in warfare, which is not great, but that's part of the history of humanity. And with that fire, we used it to create, like, weld steel and metals. And also with that fire too, we've also have helped create, things that the ancient peoples of the past would marvel they would say, how is this possible? They would say that we have magic when it's actually, science and technology. And also how we have socially progressed. It's so fascinating to me. And that's why I want to get Prometheus as a tattoo. Because I find him to be such a great mythological, inspiration for what he wanted to do and protect no, not even just protect, but give a leg up to humanity to be able to defend ourselves and be the creatures we are today. And maybe I might get like a couple other tattoos from different mythologies, but those are the ones I'm thinking about. And also I'm planning on getting like a Reaper tattoo. It is a Grim Reaper, but it's just a skeleton with a scythe. It's not like, I like the hooded one obviously, but I want something in that vein. There we go. Yeah. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, I have a bunch that I want on my chest too, but I'm not going to talk about that too much. When I actually get them in the future, all these different ones, I'll show you guys. Yeah. And I'll even show you a back tattoo that I want. It's just going to be a dragon, because dragons are also pretty sick. Like, besides vampires, which I wish I was a vampire. I have an obsession with vampires. Dragons are also pretty up there too. Which I don't know what this says about me, or I'm trying to think. I don't know what this says about me, or if it's just a weird thing about me, but I say this. Like, people would be mean to me and think I'm defenseless or anything else like that, because in the past I used to let people like walk all over me for the most part, which it wasn't really great, no. But my attitude has really changed since then about that. Not just that, but also like being the better version of myself and everything else like that. But I find with dragons, like, if we're talking about like a dragon like Smog, for example, Smog is not a great dragon. If you're familiar with Smog, the dragon, you should be familiar with that. Yes, he was the pinnacle of greed. No, but okay, it kind of goes back to Beowulf because J.R.R. Tolkien was he was inspired by a lot of different uh, writings, like Beowulf, Norse mythology, obviously, and Celtic mythology. But no, with Smog. Smog was loosely, I think, more directly inspired as a character by the dragon in Beowulf, which in The Hobbit, I'm talking about the book The Hobbit, and also in the films, too. Smog is sleeping, well, on, like, in the gold. And when he rises, he begins to, go off. And just showing his presence. And I'm not saying what Smog was doing was great. No, great. No, it wasn't great. No. But what I'm saying is picturing a dragon rise out of his cave because of people trying to mess with him. I kind of think of my ability to defend myself as a dragon sleeping, slumbering. And when a person is really getting under my skin, making me feel terrible about myself because of my appearance, people have talked about my appearance and made me feel very upset about it. And they were talking about themselves as the pinnacle of the perfection. And no, there were those moments in my life where I just wanted to not use the term bite off their head or anything, no. But I don't know. To remind myself that they may see me as this loser, well, no, not even a loser, but weakling creature. I don't, that isn't good. Remember, a person has the power to change things in their world. Now, I'm not talking about the large, a person can change the world as we know it at large, but in terms of your personal world that you're dealing with people who are at your workplace who may be a little bit of not great people, an a-hole of some sort, okay? Or you just have that one person in your life that says, oh, this person couldn't get with this person, so that means this person is just a loser. People like that. You can change those things, and you can tell that person, whoever it may be, that you can do it. And you have each person has the individual power to make massive shifts in their life. And with a dragon, they are a force of nature, unlike anything. And I'm talking about a wyvern European dragon. With Asian dragons, that's a different story together, because with Asian dragons, ones from China and Japan, a lot of that a lot of those dragons are tied to the water and are more associated with wisdom. Which, that's wonderful, yes. But with a European wyvern dragon, they can all, yes, they can be like associated with greed. But also, to me, they represent like the forces of nature that are beyond. And I want to embody that kind of force because I don't know, I've been poked fun at. I've had all those things happen with me, and it made me a really unhappy person throughout my life. And I've been changing and adapting to say enough. Having that type of mentality. And I have. It's really helped me. And when I do that, I imagine myself as a dragon. A dragon that was disturbed from its slumber. And when I rise, the earth quakes and shakes. And the people that hurt me, the people who do that, they see that I'm not joking around. And I say, my presence is here. Like, that type of thing is so powerful. I think that's the beauty of like kind of what I was saying with, I would say this. I'm going to try to circle back to what I was talking about earlier. But the fact that supernatural creatures, sometimes I really wish these creatures were real. Because, I don't know, that would make the world even more amazing and incredible. But they can say so much. A creature can represent so many things. And also how creatures, monsters, can adapt to represent so many other things too. I don't know, I think that's the beautiful thing about, like, not just monsters, but also humans as a whole, because they can be the inner expression of ourselves. And it can also be how you know how I was saying with earlier in the stream how different people will try to explain our world through stories. Like, oh, don't go out here because, you know, the witch will come and get you and eat you and stuff like that. Like, it's that sort of thing too. When someone does something vile, we describe it as monstrous. And no, it's the best representation of how humans can actually do things that, how do you say this? Can do things that get labeled them as a monster. And those are completely justified. I just tried to burn that person, so. Yeah. I used to use that weapon all the time. Like last chapter. Or I think the chapter before that. But anywho, back when there was a lot of forest. But yeah. Stories, myths, all these different aspects of humanity is just something I love and I adore. Like my dad, like when I say this, when I went over to my dad's, okay, he used to tell me the stories of the Greek gods. And it was also during the time when Lord of the Rings and a lot of fantasy material was prevalent. Really prevalent than it is today, which is very sad. But yeah. With I'm going with this. That looks sick. But with the prevalence of ooh, I like that too. With that stuff being very prevalent during that time period, and my interest in like creatures and gods and everything was that strong, it's been a major factor in my life. And I don't know. Like some things change about me and some things don't. But my interest in those kinds of things hasn't gone away. It hasn't. More than less, I think it's more important than ever. And that's why, you know, I'm always going to keep that forever with me. But yeah, that's why I like dragons. Dragons are just one of those are one of those things that just you keep. It has a level of force that will be permanent. Like when you see one on a screen, in a video game or a movie, like when they appear, it sticks in your mind. Like that's what I find to be so engaging with dragons. But yeah. Yep. Is that all I want to say regarding that? Yeah, probably. But let's see, where else am I gonna go? I'm gonna go over here. Sure. Whatever thing should I talk about? And I'm assuming you, chat, are enjoying what I've been talking about with like world mythologies and like all these other interesting topics. And again, thank you for all the support recently. It's been really wonderful, and yeah. This is what streaming and content creation has done for me. It's been it's now become a major part of my life, and just want to say again, thank you for all the support. Oh my gosh. Do I legit have to deal with this? Oh, shoot. Here, let's just get out of here. Where would be a good place to hide? Shoot. There we go. What on earth is that? Oh. Hold up. I think I found something very cool. Here. Here. I'm gonna do something. Next person that comes out here, they're gonna get a surprise. Nah. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Woo! Oh, someone's here. Here. Just give me a sec. Wait, here. If I just do this. I'm gonna head this way. Well, where? Alright. Ooh. Let's just get away from here. Let's just get away from here. I'm gonna try not to waste too much gas. Oh. Whoa! Did you see that? All that lag. Oh my gosh. That's the one thing I don't like about this game. The lag. I'm playing on a laptop, which that might explain a couple things. But the lag on this game is unreal. It's fun, but the lag is so unreal. Like, I'm going to invest into getting a better PC in the future, which, I don't know, because this just cannot stand. Who else would be good? I like to change it up. Who Who would be cool? Michael Myers? Nah. Oh, there he is. There. Now let's just go with someone. Well, actually, he doesn't need anything. Okay. There. Display of power. Oh. I imagine Zeus doing this. That's like, oh my goodness. Very powerful. I also needed to get rid of this too. I'll change that after this match. What else? I'm trying to think. Maybe I might have something in here. I have like a couple things in my desk that I like to read, because I like to read where my desk is when I'm not playing games, because it's just like a good place to read. But now I have a couple books here that I occasionally like to read here. Like let me think. I think I have a couple here. I will do it right here. Let me see. I will get it when I drop off here. I'll get that one book out. Okay. We're gonna go over here, where that velvet place is. Shokin's place. That's not its name, but I'm just calling it that. I love how it's just changed in the span of, I think, a whole year, actually. I want to play this game more often, actually. I think I might just play Fortnite for like a couple more streams and then just change it with like Minecraft, or then play like Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2, and maybe just play some other game in that space. Okay. Okay. Now let me go grab it. I have this one book right here, and it is from the Percy Jackson series, The Last Olympian, which I need to sit down and read. But basically, this book right here, I believe it's the final book in the Olympian, in the Percy Jackson and Olympian series. But we have the Lightning Thief, which is book 1, The Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and then The Last Olympian. I want to read that one sometime when I get the chance. Like, I have it here, but I just need to, like, sit down and read it all. You know, I might actually do that as a stream. Just a reading stream. I know it sounds boring, but I like the idea of, like, reading on a stream and just, like, reading it out to the chat. Because some people do that with Reddit forums or stuff like that. I want to read something. And you guys get to do something in the meantime. Excuse me. Because I know some people will put on a stream at work or something and kind of have it like background stuff, kind of like with a YouTube video or movie. Or literally what Netflix. People will just put on Netflix and just like do something. It's kind of sad but true. But no, I want to read some books and just do a stream based around that. Boy, have I been just talking about stuff. And a lot of it's been about mythology today. That's wonderful. I love just sitting down and just like talking about a topic that. I'll just say this right now. There's very few people who are willing to just like sit down and like talk about this kind of topic, because it's like, I don't know, people don't like, I'm trying to find the best words to put it. People like to talk about their favorite topics at length. Football, oh, you know, some people are just gonna sit there and talk about it. And we're going to take care of this. No, I took them out. Well, we're gonna help take out these. Ooh. Again? You see what I mean? This lag happens, and then I can't. I just can't. I can't handle that. I want to get a better PC, just so I can play games and stream. But actually, here, I'm gonna go change this out. But yeah, my favorite topics, if you, how do you say this, if you want to get to know me a bit better, I would say my favorite topics include music such as punk, metal, gothic, rock, psychobilly, which is a genre that combines a little bit of, well, it combines rockabilly, which is a different music genre, with a bit of punk and a little bit of horror punk, and combines it into a very beautiful thing, like things with the Cramps, Meteors, Tiger Army, horror pops. Those are all great. I love those. Then emo music and blues. I actually like a fair amount of blues actually, and pop, some pop. And then there's comic books, movies. I love all that. Then there's theology and mythology. One of my original loves. And countries. I love talking about countries. Countries are one of my favorite things to talk about. I talk about Canada a fair lot. So much. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, this is cool. Sure. Traffic whales. Ooh. Actually, there's this one topic, but I don't like talking about it on stream, just because like it's a realm that it's just something I don't want to really talk about on stream. And those two, they're interconnected, but I just don't like talking about it, especially on stream, because then it just seems like it's performative, and I have no interest in that. I don't like talking about politics or geopolitics on stream, just because that's just not something I'm wanting to talk about or willing to, because everyone's opinions are of their own, and I just have no interest in talking about those. Other topics, yes. That, no. And obviously those things are really messy, and I don't want to be associated with that. Because that's not, because then people will get preconceived notions about you, and then it's just like, I don't know, I don't want to be known for that. Other people, if you want to be known for that, by all means, but not me. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd of a lot of stuff, and I just don't want to be known for that. I do talk about it, but I just don't talk about it on streams or content in general, because I don't want to be known for that, and I just like keep those things to myself and with people I know. But yes. Oh my gosh. But yep, that's it. But I should say this, because it's not going to feel good if I don't say this. But if there is like a major tragedy that's happened, I'm not going to like pretend that nothing's happened. I hate when people do that, especially in a content space. Like, no, it's important to pretend that it's important to not act like a dumb idiot and then just glance over that, like, oh, we're gonna go do this. Like, some people do that No, I'm not. If something really terrible happens and a lot of people are impacted, I'm just going to. It's not paying lip service. It's a genuine, like, I'm extremely sorry that a lot of terrible things have happened to people because of other people. You can't control those kinds of things, but at least, you know. Giving. Just saying, I am sorry. It doesn't do anything, but at least it shows that you care. And you have, like, a genuine, like, I am so sorry kind of thing. And that's all I have to say on that. Not here to make statements or anything. But, yep. And I think that's the most appropriate thing to do. The most appropriate thing anyone can do, matter of fact. Unless you try to make a career out of that, which, good luck. That's also a very messy place. Where? Oh. Where did they go? Where did they go? Ooh. Yes! Oh no, don't do this to me again. Oh. Anything else? Ooh, I love horror movies. Love horror movies. That's another hyperfixation of mine. And I like the macabre. Oh gosh. And I like making dark humor jokes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Are you serious? That person stole my... Because of this damn lag. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let me see. What else? Besides that failure, I'm going to see if I can show that video. Because I thought it was cool. Wait. I can't. Actually... I was playing this with one of my friends a bit ago. Not extremely while ago, a bit ago. But I'm going to try this out. We're going to change it up a little bit. I should say with this, I played this. It gets progressively worse. Like, the enemies the zombies, like this guy right here, this very lovable guy right here, um, they get worse. They hit like really bad, and also, um, they get really fast too. So they hit harder. They're faster. They're stronger. They're everything that is just not fun to deal with. I think I have voice chat closed, so. What? Select. I thought I heard something. Oh, no, that's just a plane above me. Oh, right. Is that it? Where's the others? Come on, fellas. Come on. Are you guys coming or what? Wait, how are you doing that? Is there like a time thing now? I guess we're gonna sit here and just I don't know. What? So we have to go through all of this just to get to the escape. Okay. Are you guys coming? Come on! Oh, hi. Come on! Yes, come on! Come on! Wait, why? Come on! Let's go! Wait, do we have to wait for the entire team? This is ridiculous. If we have to wait for those other two. Oh my gosh. Are you coming? Apparently not. Fine. I guess we'll have to try that one more time. Because those people were just not moving. And just stalling. Alright. We're going to try to do that one more time. Because I do want to play that. I think you guys will like it too. Alright. Here, let's just wait. Oh, yes. Oh, my neck hurts. Ah. I slept very well today, actually. What was I gonna say? I slept very well today. No anything. I got to sleep in. And my cat, she laid in my one arm right here, and then laid in my other arm. She's She's been doing that for the past like 3 days. I don't know. She's just been very lovey-dovey recently, which I appreciate. Okay. Looks like they already did it. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh. Oh my. Coming. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I'm coming. Woo! Good. Yeah, I definitely need that. Going forward. Woo! Headshots. Oh gosh. Woohoo! Yes. Wait. Are you coming? I need double assistance. Come on, buddy. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh. I hate this. I hate this part. Oh! Fire indiscriminately. Oh. Woo! Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm getting assistance. Come on. Yeah. Yay! Let's go. Whoa! Hey, wait for me! Woo! Okay, come on. We have to wait till they come. Come on, let's go. Yes. Ooh. Wait. I'll take this. Buddy, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh my gosh. got him. Oh my gosh. Wait, here. Whoa! A little help here. Come on. Right here. Wait. I'll meet you in there. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh. Hey, little help here. Ah! Wait a minute. Ooh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm coming. Oh no. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, wait. Hopefully the others come. It takes so many bullets just to take out one. There. I'm coming. Oh, whoa. I'm coming. Just give me a sec. Oh my lord. My gosh. Wait a minute. Wait. I like this. Ooh, thanks. Thanks. Woo! Yeah, thank you. Here, let's go. Oh my gosh, we're coming. Yes! Woo! We're doing it. Come on. Shout out to all these people here. Let's go. Whoa! Oh, yes. Oh my lord. Wait, here we go. Woo! Yeah! Come on, let's go. Wait, where's... Okay, they're all up here? Yeah. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, let's go. Whoa. No. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. How long does it take? Just take out one zombie. Right? Come on! Die! Okay. Ooh. I'm coming. What's that? Oh, here. Sure. Give me a sec. There. Whoa! Is there a zombie with a gun out here? Here, take it. Okay. This is getting progressively harder. Harder. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh! Ah! Someone! Oh. Yeah. Wait. Here, I'm just gonna stand over here with you. Take out a little bit of the people over here. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh, stop! Get down! Oh. Okay, perfect. Are we almost there? We have to be. Oh! Here, I'm gonna check the... Okay, we're good. Okay. Here we go. Woo! Whoa. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Into the fray. Woo! Are we actually gonna win this? Woohoo! Oh. Yes. Are we home free? Oh no. Oh! Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. I can't. Just come to me. Oh my lord. Someone. Get up. Go, go. Go, go, go. Run. Come on. Am I the only one? Here, we're coming. I'm coming. I'm coming with this person. We were almost there. Yes. Coming? Yes, we are. No. No. Sure. take it. Ooh. We coming? Yes. Wait. Whoa. I like this. Oh. Okay. Here we go. I think we're together now. Yes! Yes! Oops, sorry. Whoa! There. No. Whoa! There we go. There. I'll just carry this. Come on. Yes. Ooh. Whoa! Help me! Help! Yeah! Oh, thanks. Thank you. Oh. Oh. I'm coming. I'm coming. That was terrible. Now I know not to use that in front of me. Well, obviously, Captain Obvious. I'm coming, team. Here we go, here we go. Nope. I'm coming, team! Whoa! I'm here, I'm here. Whoa. Okay, here I come. I'm coming. Oh! Wait a minute. This is the best place for this. My gosh. There you go. We're gonna get to the end of this, I swear. Oh, help me. Help me. Ah. I'm coming. Here, take it. Here, take it. Take it. Take it. What? Oh, okay. Ooh. Let me see what this is like. Oh. Well, how did you get down there? Oh, okay. Just had to look at it for a sec. I'm coming. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes. Let me help you. I thought we were going to be home free. This is like the dead zone. All right, come on. Oh. Oh, no, no. Come on. I'm with the best team ever. Yeah! Oh, no. Where? Wait. Buddy. Okay. I got you. Just stop. There. Okay. Only gonna get worse from here, everyone. Oh my gosh. Here we go, here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, hell. Come on. Oh. Wait, did we get out? Wait! Oh, thank you! We did it! Woo! What? Oh, okay. Yeah! Woo! Okay. Thanks to everyone who... all these people. Congratulations, and thanks for all that good stuff. Big shout out to those people. Oh my gosh, that was crazy! Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it! Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh man. That was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Man, I did. I thought it was just gonna be like never-ending suffering, but wait, what was that again? Hold up. No, you. I'm favoring you. Next time we're gonna have to really do that again. That was so much fun. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna go pick up a drink, and then I'll do like two more matches, and then I'll be done with the stream. So just give me a sec. Whew. Hi. I'm back. Whew, man. That was so much fun. I'm gonna play as Zeus. Just because we were talking about like mythology earlier, so I just want to play as big guy Zeus. Sure. But they don't look cool on him. I want something that says he's here. Sure. Where's his lightning bolt? No, not that. Where is his lightning bolt? Come on, where? There it is. Okay. This doesn't really feel like a Zeus. Well, it does feel like a Zeus, but I want to get like something like this. Let me see where that one thing is. There it is. That's Zeus. King of the gods. Right? Here. Oh, yes. Wait, here. Oh, excuse me. Let me just put up my hood. Oh. There. Ugh. I'm freezing a little bit. Let me see what the weather is. It's 86 outside. $86 degrees. Oh no. No copyright. No copyright music. I think, well, yeah, it's colder like down here than it is outside, which outside I don't know. I don't want to go deal with humidity. I hate humidity so much. When I was living in, well, Texas, I didn't really, well, yeah, it's hot down there and the humidity is insane. But, like, I didn't really notice it as much as a kid. But when I was living in Alabama, oh my gosh, the humidity was so horrendous. Like, I'm going to talk a little bit about my time in Alabama, because Alabama does have some like major issues, but then there's like other things about Alabama that just are perfect. Or just good in general. Like their government, no, not good. And also like a few lag. I would also say like there was like a level of conformity in Alabama that was expected of people culturally, and I just couldn't really jive with it too well. And then the humidity was horrendous. And the heat, obviously. But outside of those things, no, there's some pretty nice people in Alabama, and I met some good people there, and obviously we don't get to chat as much because, you know, they living their lives and I'm living my life, but yeah, know some good people. They also have like exquisite like areas of nature that I really enjoyed. Wandering in the woods, and obviously, you know, ticks were not a good thing. And I didn't really get that many ticks actually. But yeah. Brisket, oh my gosh. It's so good. There's this one place actually. Butcher's Paper, I think it's called. It's in Opelika, Alabama, or Auburn, Alabama. And those in that place, I'm giving a shout out here. If you go to Alabama and go to Opelika, Alabama, or Auburn, Alabama, basically the same, kinda. They got this place called Butcher's Paper. So good. If you haven't been there, or you need like a reason to go to that part of Alabama, go there. That's some good brisket. I love myself some good old brisket. Like honestly, I didn't really care for brisket up until that point, but when I got to eat some, I was like, "Oh, this is heaven." Just thinking about it makes me hungry for it. And I know I can't get it because there's just something about, well, there's some things about Southern cuisine I can't really get behind. But there's also, like, when they do brisket well, like, it's brisket from that part is so good. Also, there's this one thing. When I was growing up, when I went over to my dad's, he used to have these elaborate parties. Parties like those pool parties. Pool parties, oh my gosh. Like, all his friends would come over and they had kids and we got to hang out and play in the pool, jump in the pool. Man, that was like the best. And you didn't have to go into the pool. People were like, the adults were drinking their beers and just like swimming in the pool. And, you know, us as kids, we were like running around, of course, jumping in the pool too, playing on the Wii and like stuff like that. And there was like, what else? Music playing. Obviously, there was like, let's see, some pop. Well, pop, yes. And like, obviously, since we were living in Texas, like, there was a big Mexican community there. And there was also like a lot of like Mexican music that was played there. and which that was also really fun. Yeah. And the same when we went over to my how do you say, grandfather's too. The same kind of the same type of partying that I miss, and I miss a lot. Like when you have like that good old barbecue, and I'm not a sports person obviously, but like having football in the background, man, that was like the thing. Yeah. That brings up some good memories for me. And honestly, if I were to have like my own place, I want to have parties like that. Elaborate, cool parties, pool parties actually, with like all that kind of stuff. I want a barbecue and actually like make the all of those kinds of stuff, like the hot dogs and the hamburgers, all that stuff. Like that was like something I really enjoyed growing up as a kid. Oh, crap. Yeah. I don't need this. Well, yeah, let's just see what's in the area. And plus, I don't want any other person to use this. Okay. Woo! Hmm. Okay. I'm not going to use that weapon because then it takes away from this. But what else? What else was fun during that point in my life? Yeah. It was all fun. Eventually, when I moved from Texas and I would come and visit my father, he sold his house, and you know, yeah, it was tough. And I don't know. Like it's one of those things that you would have to be there in order to understand like how much fun they were. And yeah, I know that there are families who still do that kind of stuff, but like I don't know, it felt very special. And you know, I'm looking more at it right now. The thing is that maybe I think in people in my generation, there's some people in my generation who just are not interested in those kinds of parties, and more or less just want to like do nothing. Like they just go home, they sit on their couch or chair or whatever, and they live in complete isolation. I get that some people like to like be alone, but like I really don't like when someone oh gosh. What is going on here? Is this what I have to deal with? I knew it, see? Ridiculous. Alright, one more match. But like, how do you say this? Back to what I was saying. I understand that some people out there, they don't like their social interactions are really low, okay? I really get that. But I don't like how there are some people out there, some people that will judge another person for liking to go out. Like, I'm a people person, you know. I like going out, spending time with people, and just like, you know, things like that. But I don't like how one person says, yeah, you should always just like stay home. Like, sure, that may work for you, but I like to enjoy my life. I don't like to be a social shut-in, a person who like just likes to stay inside, and anything that other people are doing, they're like, oh, why you keep doing this? Well, no, I used to be that way. And I just want to, you know, enjoy my life. Yeah. But, yep. Okay. Wow, we've been live for almost 3 hours. That's well, no, now essentially 3 hours. All right. But no, honestly, I just want to have those parties. I want to have like barbecues, beach parties, well, excuse me, pool parties, and I don't know, just have stuff like that. I want to emulate what my dad did for me, for like having those kinds of parties, and also like it being very social. Nobody's arguing about politics or whatever, or like being rude or anything. No, everyone's just having a good old time, enjoying the weather and enjoying some good food, and no, everyone's just having a grand time. If you want to talk about like what like ideal America would look like, to me, what says Americana, and not in the toxic kind of way, is when your friends and family can come over, okay? They're treated like family. They, you know, you guys are all having fun with, you know, sharing jokes, enjoying everyone's company, and I don't know. Nothing's wrong. Nothing feels wrong. And nobody, and it doesn't feel like anyone's pretending to be something that they're not. That is like beautiful to me. That's not any toxicity of being American or anything. But when I think of the American dream, and when I think about all that kind of stuff, that is what I'm picturing. Some people like to picture like a 1950s like white picket fence house with a dog and kids and everything. And the thing is that I think people like to look at that time in America and wear rose-tinted glasses and think that will be the standard forever. Do you think people in the 1800s were thinking the same thing? No. Standards change over time, and I don't know. It's just... Ooh. There we go. I guess we're going to sit here and open this. Is anything happening? Okay, it is. But no, that's what I picture. That's what I picture in my mind. And no, no, like, grill dad thing. Like, with the apron, like, that stuff. Oh, I'm not spending my time just doing that. That's, like, something I want to do. And, you know, I have other friends who actually think the same way as me when it comes to that. Like, I have this one friend, and he will pull out, like, a different plate full of cheeses and other, like, snacks like that. And I say, man, well, how you say this? Play some music in the background and play board games, which, man, board games are fun. I've been saying this for a little, well, no, I've been saying this in a couple streams, but video games are fun, yes, but people should actually play board games, card games, stuff like that. You don't need Wi-Fi or anything like that just to play those things. It takes you out of your comfort zone. You meet people if people are invited. And it's a social event. It's a wonderful thing. It's beautiful. And again, I get that some people just like to stay in their house and not do anything. That's okay. If you want to do that, by all means. But, like, man, it's beautiful. Excuse me. I love those things. It's beautiful. Ooh, actually, one of the card games I do have. Well, there's this one game that was introduced to me when I was in Pennsylvania, and it is something called Where on the Scale, and it's a pretty fun game. It's, well, it's kind of hard to describe, but basically you have to choose. Okay, you pull a card, and if it's something like, oh, favorite food, and there's like a number, you have to, like, say the food or anything, and then, like, people have to say, oh, where would you be on the scale? And whoever has the most closest number or the exact number wins. It's called Where on the Scale. And it's really fun. But I do have Cards Against Humanity. I want to get the I want to get Where on the Scale. That would be fun. But no, I do have Cards Against Humanity. And Yahtzee. Yahtzee. What else? Uno. Everyone loves Uno. Who doesn't like Uno? I would be hard pressed to say that there is very few people who actually don't like Uno. If there is anyone out there who hates Uno for some reason, I'm just going to say this. I know things were rough, but you don't have to inflict your self-hatred on us. Let's just enjoy the game. Oh, it's here. There's like some like self-hating people out there who want to just suck the fun out of other people. I get that, but like, come on. You not having fun does not mean that you can drag everyone else down to your level. I'm sorry, but that's true. Okay. Yes. Now this is gonna be so much fun. Zeus has his weapons. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We're going to destroy as many people as we can. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I feel the lag. I feel it. You have to be very strong into a game to actually feel lag. And you feel it in your body too. That's the interesting thing about games. At least for video games. When you feel like a pain, it feels painful. Some senior who doesn't play video games may actually hear that and say, what on earth are you saying? But hey. Some people just don't get things. Not because they're ignorant or something, it's just like harder to relate sometimes. Not all, but a fair amount. Alright, whoop. Woo! Ooh. Alright, ready? Here we go. Oh. Ooh. Let's go. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoa! Is the monster right here? Let's see if the queen is still... What? Again with the lag. Oh well. Good game. I was in 10th place. Okay. That was fun. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay. I think that's enough. Just gonna... Alright. Yeah, just give me a sec. I'm gonna go... Is my finger up? Persons? Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna rate anyone today, but thank you so much for coming to the stream. It's now an hour and 13 minutes and 12 seconds now. So thank you so much for coming to the stream. I had a great time with you guys. I'll be back on Saturday. Maybe I'll stream on Sunday, but we'll see. But no, thank you. Thank you so much. If you liked watching me here, please recommend me to your friends, family, co-workers, even if you think they would be interested. And again, thank you so much. The VOD will be going over to YouTube tomorrow. So, yeah. Again, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world and whenever you're watching this. So, thank you again. Take care. And...